Hello and welcome to the last day of The Science Fair is Freaky, part of the Eerie Elementary series by Chabert. I'm Miss Becky and I work at the Pauline Robinson branch of Denver Public Library. This is the fourth day that we've been reading The Science Fair is Freaky, and we're going to finish reading it today and find out what happens. But first, before we start reading, let's just get a few of our wiggles out. Let's sing I Wake Up My Hands. So I'm going to play the ukulele, but I want you to clap when I say clap. Okay, ready? I wake up my hands with a clap, 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 a clap, clap, clap. Are you clapping? I clap, clap, clap. I wake up my hands with a clap, 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 and I wake up my hands no more. Now when I say no more, you gotta stop. Okay, ready? I wake up my nose with a beep, 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 a beep, 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 a beep, beep, beep. I wake up my nose with a beep, 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 and I wake up my nose no more. Okay, we're gonna wake up our mouth with a blah, blah, blah. Ready? I wake up my mouth with the I wake up my mouth with the and I wake up my mouth no more. All right, thanks for singing with me. Now let's settle down and finish reading our book. We are on chapter 12. So far, the kids found out they're going to be in the science fair. They each chose experiments from a freaky, haunted old book that they found. Sam is doing baking soda, volcano. Antonio is doing a weather experiment, and Lucy is doing disappearing ink. But something seems to have gone very wrong with Sam's volcano project. So here's a volcano. A giant volcano was rising up from the gymnasium floor. It was a volcano built of floorboards and metal pipes and old brick. A blast of heat sent Sam and his friends stumbling back. "There's a volcano," Antonio said, eyes wide. "A real volcano inside the gym." Sam kept his eyes on the book. It was near the mouth of the volcano, the crater. As the volcano continued to grow taller, the book was raised higher into the air. Every second, it moved farther from Sam's grasp. Soon the volcano was completely formed. The book rested on the edge of the crater. A sudden, tremendous burp sound echoed through the gym. Lava began splashing and spitting from the mouth of the volcano. Sam's heart started to pound. The lava was made from the materials in his experiment: dish soap, baking soda, food coloring, and vinegar. But it was boiling and red hot. Cracks formed at Sam's feet. Lucy and Antonio jumped back as lava began to bubble up from the floor. "We need to climb the volcano. We need to reach that book," Sam said. "How do we fight a volcano?" Lucy cried. Sam's eyes darted across the gym. Hanging near each doorway was a fire extinguisher. There were 3 in total. "Grab those," Sam yelled to his friends. Moments later, they had each lifted the heavy fire extinguishers into their backpacks. Then, using all their might, they slipped their backpacks over their shoulders. They grabbed the nozzles and held them, ready to fire. Lucy squeezed the spray nozzle to test it. A stream of white foam burst out. "That stuff looks like marshmallow fluff," Antonio said. Sam spotted his hall monitor's sash. It had fallen from his backpack during the chaos. He plucked it from the ground and slung it over his shoulder. Lava was rushing from the floor. Soon it would overtake them. He looked to his friends and said, "Fire!" Chapter 13, Firefighters. Sam, Lucy, and Antonio shot their fire extinguishers at the floor as lava bubbled up at their feet. The hot lava hissed and cooled as they blasted it. "The marshmallow fluff stuff is working," Lucy exclaimed. You guys take care of the lava coming from these cracks, Sam said. I'm going to get the book. Sam charged up the side of the volcano before his friends could stop him, but it soon became a struggle to climb. Lava bubbled from the volcano's crater. The floorboards that formed the volcano were melting. Sam's heart pounded. It felt like his shoes were melting. One floorboard disappeared at his feet, and he leapt to the next. He had to jump from floorboard to floorboard before they turned to lava. The same thing was happening down below. Antonio and Lucy jumped from one floorboard to another. It's like we're playing the floor is lava game, Antonio said. This is no game, Lucy barked. Watch out behind you. Oh yeah, Antonio said. He spun around and sprayed the oozing lava at their feet. Sam eyed the book. It was perched on the crater. As the lava spit and the volcano shook, the book wobbled. It was about to fall in. If Sam didn't hurry, the book would be lost forever. Orson Eerie was about to swallow it up. Sam gripped a piece of warm metal pipe and pulled himself up. The volcano was at least 30 feet high. Sam panted as he reached the peak. The volcano heaved and shook. The book rocked back and forth on the lip of the crater, and then it tumbled over the side into the volcano. No! Sam shouted. He lunged forward and jammed his hand into the mouth of the volcano. He snatched it at the last moment. The book was as hot as fire, but he held it in his hand. He yanked his hand out of the crater and stumbled back. Roar! The volcano began to shake. Sam peered down into the hot mouth of the volcano. Lava was bubbling and splashing and rising. This giant volcano, the volcano that is Orson Eerie, is furious. It lost the book again, and it won't stop until it gets it back, Sam thought. Lucy exclaimed, Sam, that volcano is going to blow. Chapter 14, The Face of Orson Eerie. Flaming hot lava bubbled and splashed at the top of the volcano. Sam shouted down to his friends, Guys, I need a backup. Lucy and Antonio began scrambling up the volcano. Suddenly, it erupted. Lava streamed down the side. Follow Sam's path, Lucy shouted as she darted past a sizzling pipe. I'm trying, Antonio said as he jumped over a stream of lava. They jumped from one safe spot to the next until they were at the top. There, they were able to steady themselves. Everyone, fire into the volcano, Sam shouted. Together, the three friends aimed their fire extinguisher nozzles and sprayed. So there they are spraying. Do you think it'll work? The lava became covered in white foam. Steam poured off the lava. The volcano shook. The lights flashed on and off. It felt like the entire gymnasium was about to crumble around them. Finally, the volcano shifted and rocked. It was beginning to sink back into the ground. It's working, Lucy said. We're like real firefighters. Or volcano fighters, Antonio shouted, smiling. Right, Sam? But Sam didn't hear his friends. He was too busy staring into the bubbling lava. Sam saw something. A face. The face of Orson Eerie. And it was staring right back at Sam. The face seemed to be telling Sam that someday he would fail. It was telling Sam that he could not protect the school forever. Even though the room was hot, Sam felt a chill rush through his body. What is it, Sam? Lucy asked. Sam stared back at the red-hot face. Aim at the center of the lava. Now, he ordered. At once, the three friends blasted the spot where Sam had, for a brief moment, seen the face of Orson Eerie. Whoosh! The volcano swayed from side to side. The floorboards and pipes sunk into the floor. Just as the fire extinguishers were nearly emptied, the volcano was gone. The floorboards settled into place. The gym floor returned to normal. Sam, Lucy, and Antonio were back on solid ground. Smoke hung in the air. Antonio wiped the sweat from his brow. But then, slam! What was the slam? Chapter 15, Mystery Solved. The doors flew open. Parents, teachers, and students rushed into the gymnasium. They all looked terrified. The gym was a complete disaster. Broken science projects covered the floor. White foam dripped from everything. "Sam!" his mom cried out. "Lucy!" her parents yelled. "Antonio!" his father shouted. The three friends were standing in the middle of the gym. Their parents relaxed when they saw that they were safe. Sam's mom spotted the fire extinguishers. "Did you put out a fire?" she exclaimed. Sam shrugged. "Sort of." There's his mom. "It was just a small one," Lucy added, trying to keep their secret safe. "Super tiny, barely anything," Antonio said with a smile. Ms. Grinker ran her fingers through her thin gray hair. She muttered, "We are never having another science fair." The parents and teachers all agreed the science fair had been awful, but the students thought it was pretty fantastic. Sam, Lucy, and Antonio walked toward the parking lot. As they stepped off the school grounds, Sam pulled Orson Eerie's book from his backpack. "Whoa," he said, "it's still hot." All of a sudden, Lucy's eyes lit up, like a light bulb had gone off in her head. "Let me see that," she cried. She yanked the book from Sam's hands and flipped it open. "Look, guys," she exclaimed, "there's writing on these pages." "Huh?" Sam asked. "What do you mean?" "Yeah, we already looked and didn't find anything. You know that," Antonio added. "My invisible ink project," Lucy said. "I found that project in this book. And look, Orson wrote notes in here in invisible ink." Sam and Antonio both leaned in to get a closer look. Lucy said, "The heat from the lava made the invisible writing readable, just like how it worked in my project." She flipped through the pages of the book. There was writing on all of them. Hundreds and hundreds of words, and it was all in Orson Eerie's fancy, old-fashioned handwriting. "That's why Orson was trying so hard to get the book back," Antonio said. "It contains his secrets." "It will take us forever to go through all of these notes," said Lucy, "and it looks like Orson may have written some of these notes in code." Sam was silent. He knew this book was important. He knew it could be the key to understanding how Orson Eerie became a mad scientist. It could be the key to everything. Sam finally spoke up. "Maybe, just maybe, this book will show us how to stop Eerie Elementary, once and for all." That's the end of the book. What did you think? I hope you enjoyed The Science Fair is Freaky and that you'll want to read some of the other Eerie Elementary books. If you do, you can either put some books on hold and pick them up curbside, or you can find them on Overdrive and read them on your device. Parents, I'll give you some instructions, so check the link below for the extension activities. And you can find out how to make the baking soda volcano or the disappearing ink, like the kids made in the book. When you're done, you might want to make a science journal with your children, and be sure to ask them some questions about their experiments, like what was surprising to you, or what made you wonder, or what do you understand now that you didn't before. I hope you enjoyed the Eerie Elementary book, The Science Fair is Freaky. Come back tomorrow, and one of my other library friends will be reading a new book. Thank you so much. Goodbye.